Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, January 28th, and this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. Florida's economy is showing up stronger than many other states in the country. Dr. Jerry Parrish is an economist at Florida State University.
When it comes to job recovery, if the U.S. is down more than 2%, Florida's just a little over 1%, about 100,800 jobs left to recover to pre-COVID levels. Sometime this year, we'll go back into positive territory. My guess is here in the next 3 or 4 months, we'll see that.
Parrish was a guest speaker at the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce breakfast on Thursday, where he also spoke about Flagler's predicted growth.
Flagler County is expected to grow substantially. I think what's happening is people understand this is a great place to live. We've got a high quality of life here, and it's really a great place. You know, when you think about a lot of people no longer have to go in the office. A lot of those work from home people, they can work from home here and work for a company in Chicago or California or anywhere.
He adds, with Daytona Beach International Airport close by, those who do work for companies headquartered elsewhere can easily catch a flight.
As Palm Coast continues to mull plans to move its fireworks show to July 4th, perhaps alternating every other year with Flagler Beach, the city wants to call the Flagler Executive Airport home to its fireworks show. Roy Seeger, the airport's director, is on board.
The airport has ample space to do this. As you know, we always did a smaller little fireworks display during our event, during Freedom Fest. This one would be a bigger event. Actually, at the airport, we could shoot 800-foot shells there where they can't do that and at where they currently do it. But also, too, we have ample parking, not just on the north side of the airport, but on the south side of the airport. The sheriff, they could make traffic patterns go different ways, would be able to get people in and out of the airport really quickly.
Flagler County Commissioner Dave Sullivan says the county pays for both Palm Coast and Flagler Beach's fireworks through the Tourist Development Fund.
If the city of Palm Coast is going to have their fireworks at the airport, it's not their town center, and we're paying for the fireworks. So I guess it's still the Palm Coast fireworks, but to a certain degree, it's really the county's fireworks.
No final decision has been made. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
Renting and redistricting are among the issues being considered by the state Senate this session.
7th District Senator Travis Hudson is the sponsor of Senate Bill 1056, which affects homestead exemptions for renting the property.
We've got people now that the market is kind of soaring and it's hard to find housing for intervention, young couples or young individuals trying to get into the business world, or even retirees. There are individuals that have mother-in-law type suites or whatnot that live in their house, but also want to rent it. The current law says you can't do that. You lose your homestead exemption. This just allows you to keep that homestead exemption if you can prove you're still living there while you're renting that facility out.
The bill is now heading to committee. Another issue is legislative district boundaries that may change due to 2020 census data. Hudson says he doesn't see any changes coming here.
The map for the Senate does not affect Flagler County one way, shape, or form, and the congressional map that we have sent over to the House, same thing, and Flagler is made whole the whole way through.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Flagler County's cold weather shelter will be open all weekend long.
The Sheltering Tree will open a cold weather shelter for the next 3 days at the Church on the Rock, not only for the homeless, but for anyone who is without heat. Flagler County officials urge residents to take advantage of this option if the alternative is using a heating method that could pose a fire hazard. Sue Bickings is chair of the Sheltering Tree.
The cold weather shelter will open at Church on the Rock in Bunnell on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. The cold weather shelter has operated in Bunnell for the past 13 years. The Church on the Rock is located at 2200 North State Street in Bunnell. The shelter will open at 5:30 p.m. and close at 8 a.m. the following day.
Transportation is also available for those who need it through Flagler County, including Hidden Trails Community Center at 3 o'clock, the Bunnell Free Clinic at 4, and the Palm Coast Main Branch Library at 4:30. The Sheltering Tree is under the umbrella of the Flagler County Family Assistance. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
If you had it to do over, would you?
Horace Shoebanks said yes, he would be a Marine again. I really think I would have stayed on active duty for 20-some years instead of dividing it between the reserve and active duty. I truly enjoyed the Marine Corps.
Shoebank said the best part of it was the 9-to-5 job, not all that running up and down hills for training. A.J. Evans said he was in the Air Force Academy because it saved his parents money on his college education.
The main reason why I went to the academy was because it was free. My brother was coming up behind me, so I did it for my family. If I went to the academy, then my parents wouldn't have to try to figure out how to pay 2 college tuitions.
Evans said he wasn't really interested in the military when he went in. He said he was indoctrinated. You can listen to Common Grounds every Sunday morning at 10 here on WNZF and anytime on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The weekend is here, and there's plenty to do with the family in Flagler County. Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids takes a look.
Today, join park volunteer Jim Gleason on a unique Coquina Beach Walk at Washington Oaks Garden State Park. Participants will have the opportunity to explore the second largest outcropping of Coquina Rock on the Atlantic Ocean. The Flagler County Library is hosting a Tween Club event this afternoon. This is a space and time for tweens in grades 4 through 7 to have fun together at the library with hands-on activities and crafts. But registration is required. This weekend, Sherry's Art Studio is offering a sea glass vintage vase class. Come create a gorgeous vase using old jars, sand, shells, sea glass, and more. All supplies are included, and there is so much to choose from. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.